You know, a lot of them suffer from PTSD, man. So let's see what this says. It says President Joe Biden has ordered the Department of Veteran Affairs to withhold health care benefits from unvaccinated veterans as a part of an aggressive new initiative to combat the you know what. And it's a lot of people that's pissed off, man. Okay, it's a lot of shit going on. Like they're talking about a attack in these different cities on U.S. soil, you know, in the form of blackouts, you know, different Afghans teaming up with these different Chinese militias, etc. They already got the plan in play. So they don't give a fuck about you people protesting out there because now they're getting ready to mandate more restrictive orders, man. So you think they give a shit about you complying with their tyranny? Hell no, they don't care. They gonna go forward with it because the Most High is getting ready to make power moves out here. Okay, like a brother broke down. He was like, hey, have brothers been having issues with their phones lately, of them going in and out and not getting service and reception? And yeah, I've been having problems with this service for months. You know, it's to the point I'm calling my phone provider, going off on them because I'm like, how the hell I'm paying all this money a month for this phone, but yet I'm not getting good service. You know, I was supposed to have this quote unquote 5G bullshit, which is nothing but poison anyway, but yet I don't get good service, man. You know, that's off. But yeah, because the brother was breaking down, he said, well, look, they're getting ready to do something. And then this guy, Dabu7, he went into this video about black outages again down there in Venezuela. So they're getting ready to do something, man. Because it was a guy, I keep forgetting this guy's name. But basically, man, I think his name is David something. But basically, he exposed it. He went into what they call Project Zypher, okay, which deals with the extraction of people that's opposing the NWO during the time of blackouts. You see what I'm saying? So, man, it's a lot of shit going on in this country. And people getting ready to protest. They getting ready to lose it. It's all getting ready to come apart, fall apart. You know, people ain't accepting Biden's bullshit. You got this guy, Mike Parsons of Missouri. He's like, man, we ain't dealing with that shit, man. And hey, look what happened to the dude in Haiti that didn't want to comply. Hey, his ass ended up assassinated right along with his fucking family. So, hey, man, it's a lot of shit going on in this world. All right, prime example. I'm going to get it real quick. It says breaking news, and this is just but a few. It says child cases increasingly 240% since July. It says pediatricians group says 500,000 in the last 2 weeks. So you see where they're going with this. Okay, this is the push to get the kids now. And we said it. It says boosters not needed for general population, argue top scientists in new Lancet article. It says Idaho hospitals begin rationing care amid surge. Comfort care patients to be deprioritized, others turned away. So they kicking a lot of people to the curb. Okay, a damn devil. This dude they said his ass was a medical dictator. Is what he is. It says hospitals to stop delivering babies after employees rather quit than get the you know what. Damn. It says, how likely are you to get if you are fully? So yeah, man, it says third person dies after receiving contaminated such and such, which has been more than that. But you see where this is going? So yeah, man, this is finna piss a lot of people off, and it's gonna cause a civil war. And when shit gets like unrest, that's when these blackouts gonna start happening, man, because they're gonna cut all communication. They're gonna cut phone services, social media is going down, television, they're gonna cut the power, they're gonna cut everything. And this is when you're gonna see them troops. All right, so the Lord is gonna have to do something for his men, because you people are just gonna get picked off, man, one by one, and it's not gonna be pretty. Okay, it says beginning November 1st, any veteran seeking medical care at a VA facility must have at least one of the you know what to receive services under their medical benefits package. Man, that's tyranny. It says the executive order is of one of several new rules to combat the Delta variant, including such and such requirements for workers, large employees, and healthcare staff. And this is going to get people to kind of push over like, okay, well, we're going to take this from them, because they're trying to get people to take this thing. You see what I'm saying? And people are not really with it. Like this one Edomite lady, she was bugging the fuck out because when he mandated that shit for all the for people that was over 100 employees, they had to get it. Man, this Edomite chick was fucking bugging out, man. And I was praising the Lord because I'm like, hey, good for you. Because, hey, we want to see this motherfucker go down, man. This place has been in power too long, and it needs to go right along with the rest of you people. All right. So it says, as with so many other things in our country, veterans are part of the problem when they should be part of the solution. It says, we promise to take care of you in return for your service to this country, which is a lie. Okay. Because I know a lot of veterans that didn't get the proper care after they returned home from war. In fact, a lot of them got denied care, mainly a lot of Jakes. So a lot of them homeless vets, man, they come home with 3 legs, half a head missing, and you see them on the corners and on the highways panhandling, begging for change because the country didn't take care of them, man. So it's all, man, this Esau is the worst type of leader to work for. It says you promised your life, and then a lot of them are already experimented on, man. Like going in there in the military, you got to be subjected to all types of tests, all types of inocular, all that stuff. You have to be subjected into all that. So you think people want to continue to be fucking tested on, man, and operated on? Hell no. People don't want to deal with it no more. You can't blame them. You know, it says you promised us your life. Now it's time to help us protect you before we let you die some other way because you failed to avoid dying the way we didn't want you to. Damn. It says if this doesn't make sense to you, have a little faith and there's great honor in doing what you're told, Biden said. So this dude is a fucking devil, man. Okay, and honestly, man, I pray to Yahweh Shem Shai that Biden goes into the what is the scripture in Psalms? It tells you about we should bind thy nobles with fetters of iron and chains. I pray that the Most High reserve his ass and throw him in chains, man, in that body he's in, because he's just gonna be a fucking punching bag in that day. Because devils like him get off too easy. A guy like him, he'd die in his sleep, or you know what I'm saying. It'd be something quick. Guys like him never seem to suffer greatly, while men like us, we suffer beyond measurement. And that's not acceptable, man. Okay, the Lord gonna put hell on this guy, because you already said, man. Basically, do as you told, not as you do. Not do as you told. Do what I tell you, not what I do. Basically, do as I say and not as I do. And that's the spirit he's coming in. That's why we say he may be Antiochus. It says you're willing to fight and die for your country. You're willing to take a bullet in the head for next to nothing. Wow. And he basically telling you it ain't shit. It says get blown to bits over in Afghanistan, but you won't let us pump some molecules into your arm. And if you look up the guy that invented it, he says if you got that in 2 to 3 years, you gonna fucking die. You gonna die, man. All right? He said it. They've been testing on animals. They all drop dead. Anybody that get that, they say within 2 to 3 years, and I'm thinking before then, people can start croaking in the next 6 months, because eventually you're gonna notice, and then you're gonna start noticing a lack of people around. You're like, damn, what happened to such and such? Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's dead. People are dying from this shit every day. And this motherfucker got the nerve to say that? You ain't dealing with it. You already said, well, it's not sufficient for us to do it. Why not? He said you won't let us pump some mRNA molecules. Look this up, man. These motherfuckers are showing their horns. They not even hiding it. So let's look this up, right? Molecule. Okay, it says a group of atoms bonded together representing the smallest fundamental unit of a chemical compound that can take it a part of a chemical reaction. Why in the fuck would you want to allow that? Man, bro. Man. It's going to get interesting. It says the president continued, it's time to get real. Some of you are behaving like some real wise guys here. Some real dummies. Wise guys, dumb boys, as my father used to say. Enough is enough. So sit down and get the dang shot. Do what we tell you to do and continue your service to this great country. Or go without your health care benefits. The choice is yours. So that's basically an inverted threat. That's basically a threat. That's a passively aggressively worded threat. Like what my man Jerry Heller say, he said it is a reasonably worded threat. Okay, so basically if you don't do it, we're going to starve your ass out. It says there are around 19 million U.S. veterans that would be affected by the order. It says VA officials have said that roughly 10% of the veterans have indicated they are not interested in getting it. It says nearly 50% remain un-V as of July when the department's most recent data was released. It says, asked how strict the VA will be in applying these rules for veterans facing more acute health crisis, the president said it would be a zero tolerance policy, meaning you better get it or else. It says there would be no exceptions to this policy, Biden said. It says if you walk into a VA hospital for cancer treatment and aren't such and such, the shot will go up behind you. It says the shot will go up your behind before you start chemo. It's that simple. Protect yourself and others from this, or we'll stop protecting you from everything else. Comprende? Negaranos. This dude talking shit. Wow. Damn, man. So, yeah, this is going to cause a lot of fucking problems in Babylon, man. And these veterans, a lot of them on edge. A lot of them are armed and loaded. A lot of them still remember their military training. Like, prime example, what come to my mind is the guy from Don't Breathe, the blind dude. Dude had all his faculties in store but his eyes. But yet, dude was still skilled in combat. You got guys out here that's like that. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, it's going to be a civil war in this place. Eventually, they're going to pull in the UN because they it's on the CDC website. They got green and red zones they're getting ready to set up. The green zones meaning a foreign troop or foreign occupation could come in and occupy this land. Okay, and the foreigners, the UN, they don't have no allegiance to Babylon. They don't have no allegiance to you people. So they can just come in and pop your top if you don't comply. So it's already set up to go down. While you people are out here tricking off and playing games, hey, they getting ready to pull a plug on Babylon. Okay? So this is the book of Sirach 26 and 28. It says, there be two things that grieve my heart, and a third making me angry. It says a man of war that suffered poverty. And he's finna cause a lot of fucking veterans to suffer poverty, man. And a lot of those veterans are Edomites and Jake. And they getting ready to suffer poverty due to some unrighteous decree that this man is putting out. You know what I'm saying? Now niggas are mad. Now niggas are like, I wish Trump was in there. Well, ain't nobody tell your stupid ass to go down there and vote for this guy, man. You niggas thought that he was going to come in and make shit better for you, man. The Democrats never done a fucking thing for you, Jakes. Never. But you niggas will fall for the same fucking rat trap every time, man. That's why we don't give a fuck about what happened to you niggas, man. You niggas gonna fucking die, man. You deserve to fucking be destroyed. Believing in this bullshit ass society, man. After we done told you that this place is nothing but your downfall. So fuck you niggas, man. May the Lord kill you. And it says, and there be two things that grieve my heart, and a third making me angry. A man of war that suffered poverty, and a man of understanding that are not set by, man. That's two things. We don't have no support. Okay? We don't have no support, man. You know? Esau don't give a damn about us. Jake don't give a damn about us. Our own women don't give a fuck about us, man. That's an angry thing. That's a grieful heart, man. You don't have support and you putting your life on the line. It's interchangeable. Veterans out there fighting the war. You fighting a war to die, to push tyranny. You don't even know. Half them soldiers didn't even realize why they was in Afghanistan. For they thought it was some war on terror. There wasn't no fucking war on terror. There was never a war on terror. They put you over there so you can steal resources, man, from the neighboring countries. They made trillions of dollars off you while you going over there to get your shit blown off. Last thing I do is see a nigga flying a fucking American flag. Nigga, what is wrong with you? And it says, men of understanding that are not set by. And it says, and one that returneth from righteousness to sin, the Lord prepares such one for the sword, man. So yeah, man, let the trouble begin. Let the games begin, the Hunger Games. This dude, what is it, September? This dude, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. This nigga been in office going on 8 months, bro. Going on 9 months. And this dude has done more damage than any president has done within short months, man. And the nigga can barely stand on his feet and talk. But you got Jake out there. Yeah, I voted. Okay. Your vote gonna get your ass a untimely death too. And it says here, it says veterans blast the president's decision. It says it should go without saying that this order makes no nonsense whatsoever. And they said that the guy is known for making ruinous decisions. It says the VFF spokesperson, Tommy Fitzer, the administration is jeopardizing the health of American veterans by claiming to have interest in their health and well-being. It says Joe Biden is out of his mind. He is out of his mind. The guy is falling asleep doing press conference. The dude is clearly out of his mind. Only thing he knows how to do is oppress. That's it. That's what he's set up for. He said, I just don't trust the government, especially after my experience in the service, and watching how they handle business and care for the people they're supposed to represent. It said a U.S. Army veteran and Ohio resident Joe Big O Balls. It says, we just witnessed complete debacle in Afghanistan where 13 American service members died because of our incompetent and hasty withdrawal. It says, why did I even fight over there again? Thank you, man. He just took the words right out of my mouth. I took the words out of his mouth. It says, nothing is what it seems. It says, they'll let me drink myself to death, drive myself crazy with PTSD, live on the street, but C-19 is at the end of the world all of a sudden. It says, things never quite add up. It doesn't seem fair, nor to have the choice under the circumstances. So we're ready for it all to be over. So, hey, these people going to go out blazing, man. Okay, they going to give it all up for their beloved. They want to take America back to its roots. That's why they're going to have a foreign military come in, because they know a lot of those United States troops are going to side with the people. You know? So, yeah, it's getting ready to get greedy out here. He just exposed America. He just exposed them. He just went in and said, look, we was over there basically for nothing. This is the book of Obadiah 1 and 6. It says, how are the things of Esau searched out? How is his hidden things sought up? The scriptures say that their tongue shall fall upon their own heads. They're exposing everything that's happening. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's plain as day. And you got people that say, well, what are we going to do about it? What the fuck you mean what you going to do about it? It's a solution to out of all this shit. It's too bad you ain't listening to the solution. Okay, we have the solution. Lord's will, we be found merciful in the eyes of Yahweh Shemi Hawashai. He has grace on us. Okay, but we got the token out of this place. We just got to stick with it. You know, put that bad boy in an arcade and play. Because it's finna be some shit. It says here, I am homeless and do not care whether I live or die. You see that? That when a person speaks like that, that means they have nothing. They say when people have nothing to lose, they lose it. When a man speak like that, that means he's not above or putting you down. Okay, he got that fuck it is what it is mentality. It is what it is. If I gotta die, then you gotta die. That's how they finna think. Look what he says. He says, I'm homeless. I don't give a shit about whether I live or die. Says former Marine Tony Franks. And hey, them Marines, man, they're a whole different fucking breed of military. You got some Marines that's highly trained to be better than Navy SEALs, man. Because the Marines, that's like the maintenance. That's like the grunt workers of the military. They get in and get dirty. Then you got the Army. Then you got the fucking punk ass Air Forces and with the punk ass Navy, which is no offense to brothers that was in that. Because, I mean, you do got your work. I was going to go to the Air Force, but it's more like privilege. It's more like laid back type shit. It's more pretty boy. Like, I was going to go to the Air Force. But, hey, if I would have went to the Marines, hey, I probably would appreciate it more because you really get in the trenches, man. You know? That's why in that movie with this guy, what's this guy's name, man? He played this guy Franklin off Snowfall. Then you had this other guy, Anthony Mackie. He was like a cyborg. And dude was telling him, man, he was like, man, you got an easy job. You ain't done shit but press a button and kill people. He said, you ain't never killed nobody hands-on. And dude was like, well, shit, let me prove myself. He wanted to get in the field. He like, this shit is too easy. That's a bitch move, hitting somebody with a drone, you know? But, hey, he says, a.k.a. Tony, who gives a fuck about any of this shit. The only shot I want is to the head. That dude is done, man. He's like, fuck it. So he don't give a shit about it, man. He's ready to go. And people like that, you got to fear. Because when people don't care about dying, they'll take you with them, man. It says, and asked the responders to the veterans' concerns, the White House spokesperson echoed the president's views. It says, we're no longer fighting wars overseas. We're fighting a war right here at home against the stupidity of the American people. You see that? They're declaring war on the people. We've already said that. Okay? That was the whole point from the get-go. Now they created a total division in the country. The majority of you just gonna die anyway. Good for you. Good riddance. It says the spokesperson said people die every day from myriad causes, but dying of this when there's a such and such available is unacceptable. It says suicide, drug overdoses, homicides, fatal accidents. All these are tragedies too, but we can deal with them. It says such and such deaths are something we will tolerate. Government out. Like, are you fucking kidding me? 99.6% recovery rate, natural immunity to shit. Okay. These people out their goddamn mind, man. But hey, it's beautiful because it's gonna cause a great civil division in this country, man. And I'm gonna just get a precept here. Salaki, I really wanted to read that article, but this is gonna cause a great civil division. People are gonna lose it, and they're gonna start just losing it, man. Wait till this shutdown, whatever they do. Wait till they start really forcing people against the gun. You know, you only could corner a fucking rat or a cat for so long before it's going to scratch back. And this is what they want. The elites need this chaos. They need it. That's why the police force was being heavily demonized, because the purpose was to defund the police and out them. So therefore, the military could come in, because really they just want you people to just be put down, and they have to do it under justifiable means. Okay, so it says the burden of Egypt. Behold, the Lord ride upon a swift cloud and should come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt should be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt should melt in the midst thereof. Okay, meaning the shenanigans and the livelihoods of this society. Okay, the heart meaning the mind, everything it represents. This image is gonna melt because the Most High is gonna throw this place down with extreme prejudice, man. Okay, it says here, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom, man. That's on the whole goddamn country. Okay, and the Egyptians versus the Egyptians is going to be veterans and police officers and militaries and regular armed militias that's going to go against these troops, these FEMA troops, man, these government officials. People going to literally try to storm the White House and find this guy and hang him by his fucking head, man. They really want to do something to this guy. You know, like one day he was getting off a plane somewhere, and hey, the people was cursing him out. They said, you ain't nothing but a goddamn tyrant, which is true. It says, and the spirit of Egypt fell in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to the familiar spirits and to wizards. And I will give the Egyptians when I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, says the Lord of hosts. Okay, so hey, man, Biden is coming in that spirit. So anyway, with that, I'm going to end it there, giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, by Shimmy Yahweh Shai, by Shimmer Kakodash. With that, Shalom and a Baba Ball.